Hi, it's been 19 days since India began its COVID-19 immunization drive. Around 47% of our healthcare workers have been vaccinated against COVID-19 till now. And with that, India has become the fastest country to vaccinate over 4 million people. In comparison, the UK and Israel took 39 days to hit 4 million vaccinations. Among the states, Madhya Pradesh has vaccinated the highest percentage of its healthcare workers, followed by Rajasthan. But in absolute numbers, Uttar Pradesh has vaccinated the highest, 51% of its 9 lakh plus healthcare workers. On the other hand, Maharashtra, with the largest health workforce with 9.36 lakh beneficiaries registered, has vaccinated only 34%. Delhi and Tamil Nadu are also lagging behind, having vaccinated less than 27% of healthcare workers till now. But there's still time for these states to catch up, especially with the pandemic slowing down considerably in the country. India recently recorded the lowest number of daily new cases in the past 8 months, 8,635. Considering how nearly 6.6 lakh tests were done in the last 24 hours, that's an encouragingly low positivity rate. The number of COVID-19 deaths in the entire country in the past 24 hours has fallen below 100 for the first time since 14th May last year. And at present, 31 states and union territories have less than 5,000 active COVID cases. So net, India is doing well when it comes to the pandemic. Consider America, the only other country in the world with more cases than India. In January alone, over 95,000 Americans died due to the virus. It was the worst month for the country since the pandemic began, and they are not anywhere close to bringing it under control. Coming back to India, sero surveys in concentrated pockets of Delhi, Mumbai, and Pune have reported 50 to 60% of people's exposure to COVID-19. Separate tests done on more than 7 lakh people across India by Thyrocare Technologies, which is a diagnostics company, showed that 55% of the population may have already been infected. Now, the WHO says that at least 60 to 70% of a population needs to have immunity to break the chain of transmission. So, there is cause enough to breathe easier, but it is too soon to definitively conclude that India has achieved herd immunity. First, because these sero surveys are from small pockets across the country. Most of the states, including Kerala, the current epicenter of the epidemic, and West Bengal, have not carried out any sero surveys. States like Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, which did the first round several months ago, have not yet attempted a second round of sero surveys. And the latest national sero survey by ICMR suggests that only 1 in 4 Indians may have been infected with COVID-19, which means that only 25% of our population is likely immune to the disease. Epidemiological experts say that seroprevalence numbers are more indicative than exact. Take the city of Manaus in Brazil. In December, a 76% seroprevalence was reported in the city in a study published in Science. Barely weeks after, the city reported a second wave and COVID-19 deaths piled up. A paper in Lancet published late last month offers a few reasons. First, the seroprevalence data led to an overestimation of herd immunity, and so people became careless. Second, the immunity developed against the infection may have already started to wane. And finally, certain virus mutations might have evolved that evade the immune response to the earlier circulating variant. So while the low daily numbers and survey headlines may prompt you to rejoice, experts say, and I reiterate, it's too soon to bring your guard down. Therapeutics, as and when these are developed, and measures such as social distancing, wearing masks, hand sanitation, etc., remain important till we have meaningful vaccine coverage across the country, and that is still some time away. Before I end, I want to flag two newsworthy snippets. First, the Minister of State for Health, Ashwini Kumar Chaubey, informed the Rajya Sabha that COVID 19 has so far claimed the lives of 162 doctors, 107 nurses, and 44 ASHA workers in the country. The Indian Medical Association has rubbished this number and called it a gross, disrespectful underestimate. By their records, at least 734 doctors have lost their lives due to the disease till now. And the second update, interim data from phase 3 trials of Russia's Sputnik 5 are out, and the vaccine was found to have an efficacy of 91.6% in preventing symptomatic COVID 19. I'll remind you that Russia did not wait for these results, as is protocol, and granted emergency approval to the vaccine months ago and even began distribution. In hindsight, some experts say that Russia was right all along. And now there are reports that India may also grant Sputnik 5 emergency approval this month or next, joining over 12 countries that have already greenlit the previously controversial vaccine. I'll stop here for today. My name is Pallavi Prasad, and if you find value in these videos, do share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to follow or subscribe wherever you're seeing this. Thank you so much for your time.